The most important thing we have to do in that regard is to make sure the threat by the Speaker of the House to default on the national debt is off the table. For over 200 years, America has never, ever, ever failed to pay its debt. To put in the capital in colloquial terms, America is not a deadbeat nation. We have never, ever failed to meet the debt. And as a result, we're one of the most respected nations of the world. We pay our bills, and we should do so without reckless hostage-taking from some of the MAGA Republicans in Congress. And folks, now for the reason we're here. We made all this progress while, believe it or not, if you don't listen to the other team, by being fiscally responsible. Unlike the last guy, my first 2 years, we cut the deficit $1.7 billion into trillion dollars. Not billion, $1 trillion. What a burden. It paid for everything, and now the other team wants to repeal it because they think it's unfair to them. Folks, look, all of that is a sharp contrast to our friends on the other side. Last week, Speaker McCarthy passed a partisan bill that would claw back billions of dollars meant for small businesses. It would gut training and support, make it harder for veterans-owned businesses to win federal contracts, slash funding for Small Business Administration Inspector General who fights fraud and abuse to keep this program on a level. Their extreme MAGA plan would cut critical funding for education, public safety, including cut 60,000 public school teachers, take health care and food assistance away from millions of working families. Moody's suggested it would cost us 780,000 jobs lost if it passed. Not me, Moody's. It would put the entire economy at risk by refusing to pay our nation's bills. Let me be clear. Our nation's debt has taken over 200 years to accumulate. That's what we're paying. We're not paying for what we're spending right now. The 200 years of debt. And by the way, in the previous 4 years, the last guy increased the entirety of the national debt by 40%. Threatening default now would be totally irresponsible. It would lead to higher interest rates, higher credit card rates, mortgage rates would skyrocket. Working people, middle class, and seniors would pay the price. Let me close with this. You've made so much progress in the last 2 years. Now it's time for us to finish the job.